Welcome to another video, guys.
Yes, welcome to today's video, which is a series.
What's the series about?
It's a good question. It's a From Zero to Dream Car Challenge.
So, what's the dream car?
The Dream Car is a car I first saw on a Top Gear episode way back in 2012 or something like that. It is a Nissan GTR R35.
Very good. You have the picture of the car here.
Here or somewhere. I'm sure you guys will have seen one before. The reason why it's the dream car is because with a lot of these challenges we've seen online where people, they start with one car, they flip it until they get to their dream car. But the reason why this is at the dream car for this challenge is because from starting from zero, it's going to be extremely difficult to get to the value of this car, which is why we're going to make this as realistic as possible. We could aim for Mazda MX-5, not that there's anything wrong with that type of car, but for the Nissan GTR, it's a very famous car. They didn't make too many of them, and they are a driver's car. And by making this as realistic as possible, we are starting with zero. Nada. We've seen some challenges before where someone has started with a paperclip, traded it into a house. We've seen people start with $400 and flip until they get to a Ferrari. For us, we are literally starting with nothing. What does that mean? That means we have to source something for free. Okay, we can get into the rules of the challenge a bit later, but right now we're going to get stuck into finding our free things. So guys, before we get into getting our free items, I'm just going to go over the rules for the series. So first of all, we have to start with literally zero, nothing. Do you see this in my hand? That's right, nothing. That's what we're starting with, okay? We can't use something that we own already to sell. We can't use anything that we find to sell. It has to be sourced for free, okay? So we'll get into that in a minute. But the other rules are we can only use things we already own to source the things for free, to source future sales and to make future sales. So that means we can use a car we already own to collect the things, using fuel we've already bought. The idea of it is to simulate a real life scenario so that you guys can try it as well. So if you don't have anything at home that you want to give up, that you want to start with, you can do exactly what we're doing here, starting with zero. We're finding something for free, and we're going to use that free something. We're going to sell it on a place like eBay, Facebook Marketplace, Gumtree, which is kind of like Craigslist, I guess, the Australian version of Craigslist. And that's what we'll do. We'll sell our free item. We will use the profit, find something to buy, flip it for a profit, and keep going until we have our dream car. Without further ado, let's get into our free item, which we have already sourced by now. So we'll go and collect that later today. So let's jump to that right now.
Where are we now, Ben?
We are 3 minutes away from picking up our free items rather. And once we've got them, we'll show you what they are. And I'll just reiterate, these are completely free. They haven't cost us anything. And in line with the challenge rules, we cannot use anything that we have of our own as the beginning item. In previous challenges where people have done this, they've started with a red paperclip, they've started with $50. Whatever the case is, they've started with something. But for our challenge, we are starting with literally zero. So we are using the resources that we already own, the car, we're using fuel we've already bought, to simulate how you guys can do this for yourselves as well. So we are now 2 minutes away. We'll go pick up the free items, we'll show you what they are, and we will get on with this challenge. Let's go.
Let's see.
Alrighty, we have arrived. Hey mate, how you going? Nice to meet you.
How you doing?
Good, thanks, mate.
I've got somebody that asked me before you about the cupcake ones.
Yeah.
So that's all of the rest of them.
Wonderful.
Yep.
That's
so
perfect.
Happy reading.
Thank you so much, mate. Appreciate it, eh? Appreciate that.
It's all
do
right.
well.
You take care.
Thanks, mate. You too, eh? Have a good day. We have got ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books and a DVD, or an accompanying DVD for swimming. So we'll show you guys a bit better when we're at the house, but we have our first item. Let's go. We have our books. So first of all, quite possibly the smallest book you may ever come across, Muhammad Ali, The Life and Times of. It's a classic mini book. It's a part of a series, so they've done books like this on other figures, both famous, political, all of the above. Very small book. It's more of a novelty than anything, I'll be honest. But still, this is something that I think could be great for someone who's a fan of his life and work. Up next, we have Shrek the Novel. It's not in the best condition, but for free, I can't complain at all. It's good though. It's got the pictures and little snippets from the movie there. Next, we have a vintage book called War Dog by Henry Treese. Now, this one's very interesting. Again, not in the best condition, but for its age, it's actually pretty good, have to admit. It's illustrated as well, which is nice. But what's cool about this book is its first edition from 1962, which is cool. I think I've got this listed currently on eBay for about $20. Not sure if that will sell for that, but for this book, for its condition, for its age, first edition, it's actually the cheapest on eBay right now. Up next, we have The Ultimate Beer Guide, Australia and New Zealand. Quite a nice book. It feels like a magazine, and it's got a whole heap of information. It's in very good condition, almost unread condition. I've got this listed on eBay as well. I've got all these books listed on eBay right now, and I'll tell you what the plan is for them a bit later. And now we've got this, the penultimate listing. It's a vegan cookbook, heaps of recipes. It's in pretty good condition. There are a few pages that have, I guess, been used, that this page has been written on. But other than that, like, there's a bit of water damage there, I think. But other than that, great quality book, heaps of recipes. I've got that list on eBay for about $18, I think. And then the final listing, I won't be able to show this very well, but this is sort of like a learn to swim sort of bundle I've put together. Vintage book of Laurie Lawrence with the Kids Alive DVD. Nothing too special here, but I've got these two together to try and entice the buyer to pick up this. So, like I said, I've got all of these listed on eBay right now. and we actually have an offer for one of the books. And the book that we have an offer on is this here, Shrek the novel. So I've accepted an offer already for $8. It's not a lot, but after we send it with free untracked postage, like a letter, we should end up with quite a few dollars left. So from nothing into a few dollars, we should be good to go. Other than that, the plan is, I think we've been holding on to this for a little bit too long. I want this to be a quicker moving series. So we will walk through what the plan is for these later on. But right now, it's time to go to the post office.
Hello, guys, we're here again.
We are here, guys. We've just left the post office. We wanted to see how much it will cost to send the Shrek book when the buyer pays. And we should be left with about $2.30, $2.39 profit, depending on how much eBay fees are when the transaction is made.
What's the plan now?
So the plan now is we're going to wait until the buyer pays. That's out of our control now. So what we can do in the meantime is take the books that are left, and we will go to a place called the Book Bucket at Redcliffe. And they are a fantastic store. They accept trade-ins, basically. So we can take in books, DVDs, video games, anything like that, for store credit. Basically, think of it like EB Games, where you trade in a video game and you get a discount on another game that you want to buy. So for us, if we can trade in the books that we have now for store credit, then use that store credit plus the profit from the eBay sale, we should be left with a good chunk of money that we can use to buy something new to sell on eBay for a bigger profit. And now, while we're on the way, we're going to stop for an impromptu haircut for myself. And we've got a few other things we're going to do left in the day. Not sure if we're going to be vlogging it like this. We'll probably keep it nice and concise for you guys. But yeah, next stop is going to be the Book Bucket.
Okay, let's go.
We'll see you there.
So we arrived here at the place, right?
Yeah, the Book Bucket. And we are going to see how much value we will get for the books that we will trade in. So just got my haircut on our way here. And we will see how much value we can get for these books.
So right here.
Okay, how much would this add, do you
I
think?
don't know yet. I'll
Don't know yet?
let you know as soon
Okay.
as I know.
No worries, thank you. So this here is inside the book bucket, heaps of books as you would expect, as the name implies. And they also have a heap of DVDs, which happen to sell quicker on eBay than the books do, well, depending on the titles, of course. So the lady's going to go and work out how much those books are going to add to the total, and we will find out what we can use to spend. And while she's doing that, we're going to see if we can find something to use. So guys, we found a few options here. We have 4 seasons of Suits, seasons 1 to 4, depending on how much we can get for those trade-ins will depend on if we could get these or even this here. There's 4 seasons of Sons of Anarchy. I'm not too sure how much they're going to sell for, and again, don't know how much we're going to get from the store here. But there's also another option here. Beverly Hills 90210, Season 2. It's $4 here. So assuming we can get $4 worth of store credit, we can get this, and there has a recent sale of $18. So we could maybe turn that into here. We'll just find out how much we can get first and go from there.
You got $36 altogether.
36 together. Excellent. So that will be, yeah, cool. Can we get that one as well, please?
So that's $4.
Excellent. Thanks so much.
That's it.
See you next
Thank
time.
Hey guys, just to review the things that we have so far.
Yes, so we left off at the book bucket with a DVD right here. So this here is Beverly Hills 90210, the original series. This cost $4 of store credit. We have $4 left in store credit. So we got 8 in total. It's quite a nice looking set, very good condition. This should get about $17, $16, $17, something around there on eBay. We'll be left with $5 or so once it sells with eBay fees and postage on top of that. So we have the DVD, we have $4 left in store credit, and we have the Shrek book that is yet to be purchased. So once that has, we'll be in a very good position to pick things up in the next episode, which, by the way, Mo, if they wanted to watch the next episode, what should people do?
They need to subscribe.
Yeah, that's right. Subscribe for the next episode where we will take this series to the next level. Let's go.